think Intersession at ECHS is what makes the school so special. You know, it's after a long break, the kids have been home for 3 weeks, then they come back to school and they gotta hustle. What they're hustling about is really about topics that affect the community.
Intersession is a day where my students put together everything that they've been learning for the past 4 weeks from every single one of their classes. And today they created a museum that will answer the question of what does LA need to thrive. We looked at it from the angle of human impact and how humans have impacted the natural ecosystems in Los Angeles, what the solutions are, and what we can do right now to get LA to thrive.
One of the projects that stood out was the minimal living and how did that impact our economy and our society and our communities. And it was interesting to hear that the students really see as minimal living challenging consumerism and the capitalism in our country, and how that movement's really going to impact just communities across not just Los Angeles, but across the whole entire country.
The overall question is gentrification happening in your city or your area. If you display a powerful message that gets people emotional or makes people care about it, then you can have a pretty positive outcome. And that's what I learned from Intersession.
So we're here with the Los Angeles Maritime Institute, and there are 2 ships, beautiful tall ships, to bring 120 students from Environmental Charter High School out to sea some of the marine conservation work that's happening in this area, like looking at plastic pollution in the nearshore environment.
Marcus from Five Gyres, he had actually had a flotation device that goes into the water, and so when he had picked the device out of the water while we were sailing, it showed some plastic bags, seaweed, and other foreign objects that are usually in our waters. That for me was a really helpful experience, and to know how we are affected by plastic pollution and how it can be as easily discovered not only in just our local streets but also in the ocean.
We're canvassing in the city of Hawthorne. We're going door to door and ask the residents their standpoint on SB 270 and whether or not that they are opposed or against it. And if we are able to have a one-on-one conversation, a casual conversation, we believe that we can reach a lot more people.
So one of the questions that they're asked as a part of Intersession is why does my community need me? And so one of the things that we've been doing is helping students understand who they are and how they can make an impact within their community. Being able to apply the skills that they're learning, whether it's just about knowing their self-worth and knowing that they're worthy of having a voice, they're worthy of speaking out when sometimes they don't feel that way.
Usually these projects have a really big impact on me, so I know definitely I'm starting to use reusable bags now and definitely keeping conscious of how I'm using my plastics.
Our Intersession project uses this interdisciplinary lens, in my opinion, not only so the students get real-world experience, but mostly so that they can see how these subjects can relate when we inform them in science, and then they go to English class and they learn how to debate that information with someone else. That, I think, is a powerful way of learning for our students.
One thing I will take from all my experiences is actually being able to be myself and discover yourself as a student and as an important part of the community, and also be able to just make a difference and believe that you can make a difference.